Before Tesla ever delivered a Cybertruck, this truck quietly changed history. This is the Matchbox Rivian R1T. Welcome to Torque Junkies. Today we're taking a deep dive into this Matchbox Rivian R1T. Let's see what makes this truck so special. Rivian, as a company, was founded in 2009 by R.J. Scaringe. Originally, the company had plans to build a sports car, but over time, the vision shifted. Instead of building something small and fast for a few people, Rivian wanted to build something capable and adventurous for families, explorers, and truck owners. In 2018, at the LA Auto Show, Rivian unveiled the R1T to the world, and it shocked the industry. Here was a fully electric pickup truck promising supercar acceleration, serious off-road capability, and real-world range, all wrapped in a clean, modern design. But what makes this truck truly historic is this. In September of 2021, the Rivian R1T became the first fully electric pickup truck to reach production and be delivered to customers. It beat the Tesla Cybertruck to market, it beat GM Silverado EV, it beat Ford's electric trucks to customer deliveries. That alone makes it significant. Now let's talk performance. The launch version of the R1T featured a quad motor setup, meaning one electric motor at each wheel. Combined, those motors produced up to 835 horsepower and 908 pound-feet of torque. That's more torque than many heavy-duty diesel trucks. And because each wheel has its own motor, the truck doesn't rely on traditional differentials to distribute power. Instead, the vehicle uses advanced software to control torque at each individual wheel instantly. That means true torque vectoring. If one wheel loses traction, the system can immediately adjust power to the others. It allows for incredible stability, precise handling, and serious off-road control. And despite weighing around 7,000 pounds, the R1T can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3 seconds. That's sports car territory in a pickup truck. But Rivian didn't stop at straight line speed. One of the most unique features is something called crab walk mode. In this mode, all 4 wheels turn in the same direction, allowing the truck to move diagonally. Instead of the rear wheels turning opposite the front like normal steering, they turn the same way. This allows the truck to slide sideways around obstacles on tight trails. It's something no traditional gas-powered truck can do. Then there's the adjustable air suspension system. The R1T can raise and lower itself depending on conditions. At its highest setting, it offers nearly 15 inches of ground clearance. Lower it down for highway driving to improve aerodynamics and efficiency, raise it up for rocks, snow, or trails. The truck also offers up to 3 feet of water fording capability, meaning it can drive through deep water without issue thanks to its sealed battery pack and electric drivetrain. Speaking of the battery, Rivian offered multiple battery pack options. The standard pack offers around 270 miles of range, the large pack offers roughly 350 plus miles of range, and the max pack pushes range to over 400 miles on a charge. And with DC fast charging under ideal conditions, you can add around 140 miles of range in about 20 minutes. For a full-size truck, those numbers are impressive. Towing capacity comes in around 11,000 pounds, depending on configuration. Payload capacity is around 1,700 pounds. And then there's one of the coolest design features, the gear tunnel. Between the cab and the bed is a full-width storage tunnel, large enough to sit in. Some early trucks even offered a slide-out camp kitchen. This wasn't just built as a commuter truck, it was designed for adventure. Production began in 2021, and since then, Rivian has produced tens of thousands of R1T trucks at its Normal, Illinois facility. Production numbers continue to grow as Rivian scales operations. Now here's where things get interesting for collectors and market watchers. On Bring a Trailer and other auction platforms, early launch edition trucks have sold in varying price ranges depending on mileage and condition. Some initially sold over MSRP during peak EV demand, while others have since normalized with the broader EV market shifts. So we're going to take a quick look at some vehicles that have sold on Bring a Trailer recently just to see what they're selling for today. So this is the most recent sale on Bring a Trailer. This is an R1T Launch Edition quad motor. This one sold in December, right after Christmas, $47,500. This one has 37,000 miles on it. The interior of these is pretty interesting looking. I think they're kind of cool. I'm not a huge electric car fan, but I do like this truck, and I think it's got a lot of cool features. There's the frunk, or the front trunk. Here's another one. I like this color. That's a really cool color. This one is an Adventure Edition, sold for $53,500. And this one has 25,000 miles on it. Now here's a black one. This one is also the Adventure Edition, $61,453. This one only has 2,600 miles on it though. It's got the little rack system on the top of the bed there. I think that's kind of interesting. I think you can put that rack on the roof too, either way. And there's the interior of that one, a different color. Looks really nice. It's got that big panoramic sunroof too. There's that frunk. And there's a trunk that's in the back of the bed, which I think is interesting too. That's always a neat place to have extra storage. Not many trucks do that. There's that gear tunnel. Now this gear tunnel is a pretty cool feature. You can put snowboards or anything else you want to pack in there, maybe skis, I suppose, if they're not too long. They had a kitchen that you could get that would slide out for camping that would mount in there as well, which is pretty cool. And then these work either as steps or seats. You can actually sit on them. They're real strong and heavy duty. That's the door for the gear tunnel. And as you can see, there's a first aid kit in there. And then there's a silver one. That's a cool color too. I like that with the black trim on there. This one sold for $53,000 back in 2024. 13,000 miles on that one, quad motor. There's the interior. The Rivian R1T represents a turning point. It proved that an electric truck could be fast. It proved it could go off-road. It proved it could tow, and it proved that innovation still exists in the truck world. Whether you love electric vehicles or prefer traditional V8 power, you can't deny the engineering achievement here. 4 motors, 908 pound-feet of torque, crab walk, adjustable suspension, over-the-air updates, adventure-focused design. This truck didn't just join the market, it forced the market to evolve. And that's what makes it special. And just like every vehicle we talk about here, trucks like this Matchbox Rivian R1T are meant to be seen.